election in the US, they changed their presidential candidate during the home stretch.
Yeah.
So things are bound to happen. This is too early, this is too soon. But what we are seeing is exactly what my colleagues are saying, that the politicians are under attack. Remember, these are all cousins. That's why you see there's an overlap. Do we belong to this coalition? Are we in government? Are we in opposition? And this also happened towards the 2022 election. And you remember the president himself, I think he was in the US, saying that we have a mongrel of a government where we don't know whether the government is in opposition or the opposition is in the government. It is the same exact thing that is happening now. The only difference is, as Kenyans, now we are politically woke. We know that we don't need to start our campaign now and saying, Fred, you're going to be our president. We first need to understand what we want. We are not now looking at just the people. We must first have a campaign question. What do we want this country to look like? And then we'll look back and say, who can fill in the gaps? Then that is where Mheshimiwa will come in, Maliba will come in, Fred will come in, and finally we will say, based on the needs that we want, based on the philosophy that we are running today, this is the right person to have as a president. Of course, coalitions are going to form. And I will want to see a situation whereby in 2027 we have at least 6 presidential candidates, strong candidates, people who can drive a conversation, a narrative for this country to transform, people who will have an agenda, political parties who will do very good grassroots mobilization, and will have a political discourse, peaceful, of course, and hopefully, and then finally agree that this is the right person for the job. And most importantly, accept and respect the outcome. Okay. Because we have been pitted against always 2 candidates. And the one constant candidate has been the one who holds the reservation for losing, hopefully also for the AUC, the Right Honorable Odinga. And every other time we've had an election, from 2007, 2012, 2017, 2022, and we are saying it will not happen in 2027, there has been, simply put, a disagreement on who won the election. We do not want that to happen.
But 2.5 years is still my concern. You feel it's a lot of time, that things could actually change significantly so that we can have an opposition that is able to excite the masses? This one has been described even as boring.
I think 2.5 years is not a long time in politics, in Kenya in particular.